Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one website building platform. I'll be talking more about it at the end of today's Study With Me video. So let's just get started with the Study With Me content. In today's video, I'm going to be studying for AP US Government and Politics, or AP Gov as I tend to call it. Apologies in advance if my voice is sounding a little croaky right now. I'm still getting over the last traces of a cold, so my throat isn't 100% back to normal yet. But regardless, I hope you can sit through this for my explanation of my note-taking techniques and other studying things that I'm doing in this video. Now, as you can probably tell, I'm taking notes on loose-leaf paper from my AP Gov textbook. For AP Gov in particular, I found that separating things into different levels of the largest topics, which are then separated into smaller sections as subtopics, and then finally supported by the smallest levels of concepts or supporting details. That was kind of a weird explanation, but I'll get into the specifics as we move along through this video. Basically, I just find it really important to emphasize and prioritize those larger concepts in this subject in particular, because there are so many details that you could get into about government, politics, Supreme Court cases, exact presidents and what actions they took. Like, there is so much information, but the overarching larger concepts are really the things that I should prioritize instead of getting too caught up in the small details. In this chapter, the largest unit of information is the chapter, and its title will be the most important concept that is being covered. So, for example, in this set of notes, the topic is federal courts. Then below that, each chapter is divided into numbered subsections. So the one I'm currently taking notes on is 15.3, the politics of judicial selection. And that's basically a larger topic that is smaller than the main topic, to be sure, but still not quite details or specific statements or arguments, just another topic. Below those numbered sections are even smaller sections. And then below that, we have the actual details themselves. The specific facts, dates, key figures, definitions, and other information that is, the actual information and not just the category that is being discussed. The way I filter out these details is basically to pick one good example for every argument or topic that is being presented in the text, rather than trying to write down every single piece of information that is in the textbook, because then I would just be, rewriting the textbook, defeating the purpose of taking notes. The examples that I'm absolutely 100% sure to write down are those that are emphasized as vocab words or otherwise bolded in the textbook in some way. The people who are writing these textbooks know which information is the most important for you to know for either the AP test or just for the rest of your life. So they're going to emphasize it in some way, whether that be having that topic present in a chapter or section title, or bolding and italicizing it as an important vocabulary word, or having a question about it in those review questions at the end of every chapter. So it will help you to pay attention to these visual details of information hierarchy in order to identify the information and topics and concepts that are really the most important, that would do you well to pay attention to and remember. It's pretty much impossible to write everything down, as I mentioned, and it's pretty much impossible to remember everything. So prioritizing those facts and details that are truly the most important will maximize the amount of success you have in the tests, I guess, and with, in general, remembering the most important information that will help you in your life. Now, if you'd like to learn more about how to study for AP tests, how to take notes on social science subjects like history and government, and how to take notes from a textbook, I have videos about all of these topics, so I will link those videos in the cards and description if you'd like to check them out. Now, since I am somewhat sick in this video, and pretty much all of life in the San Francisco Bay, which is where I live, is being shut down due to coronavirus, let's take a quick second for a PSA about the coronavirus. Number 1, the best way to prevent it from spreading is proper hygiene, which includes washing your hands before and after any meals, and washing your hands after using the restroom, and avoid touching your face. Number 2, while yes, this virus did originate in China, that does not give anyone the excuse to treat Chinese and other East Asian people as if they are vermin who are carrying like the bubonic plague or something. Never mind that that is a horrible way to treat another human being, it's just not rational. Xenophobia is not a cute look on anyone, and it's really sad that in times of crises when we should be helping each other, these horrible tendencies tend to arise again. But anyways, now let's talk about my lovely sponsor, Squarespace. I'm currently using their really easy to use and beautiful design platform to set up my own design portfolio website. Hopefully it's going to be really useful as I apply for internships once I start college. As my first step, I'm picking one of their absolutely beautiful templates, which are really helpful if you're quite picky about design and aesthetics like I am, but really don't know that much about coding to set things up on your own. Even if aesthetics aren't really your thing, Squarespace makes it really hard to go wrong on their design platform thingamabobby, with all of these color palettes and font pairings available for you to choose from. For 10% off of your Squarespace domain or website, check out the link in my description box. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you'd like to see more of my Study With Me videos, I post new videos every Monday, and I share photos of my notes and bullet journal on my Instagram, which is @studyquill. See you next time!